Hello guys, it's AJ Productions here. For those who don't know who I am, I'm a newly qualified marketing and PR practitioner with 3 years experience, and I would like to discuss my analysis on the basic principles of marketing and PR along with creative approaches used. So firstly, importance of creativity, innovation and effective personal skills or attributes in contemporary PR practice. Firstly, you might ask, what is PR? According to CIPR, PR is about reputation, the result of what you do, what others say about you and what you say. It's about discipline, which looks after the reputation, and understanding is the point influencing opinion and behaviour to all create value in the end. Main roles in PR would include the following: content development and management, crucial component that aids businesses in developing and managing a variety of strategies; crisis communication, maintaining ties and representation in the media. A crisis communication plan is used when the company's reputation is seriously threatened. Media representation, the creation and dissemination of written and video press releases. According to Grunig, he classified publics into 4 categories based on the situational theory. First one is latent publics who are aware of a topic but fail to identify it as a problem. Non-public, those who are oblivious of an issue and do not recognize situations. Aware public, observe a problem but do not contribute to its resolution. Active publics, these individuals regard the situation as a problem and work to solve it. I believe that this vlog would affect active publics and aware publics, because this genre can observe PR's benefits and value and have a good understanding of what it is. For example, if an aware public was asked to define PR and its benefits after seeing this vlog, they would be able to explain simply. However, they would not extend this knowledge compared to what an active public would do. They would expand this knowledge by relating to real life scenarios and compare to its own business and work in a strategic way. They are the most important publics when it comes to creating value and receiving validated feedback. Latent and non-publics do not engage enough to make an enormous impact. However, this does not mean it is impossible to be impacted by PR, but it would be a lower chance of fulfilling the potential compared to highly contributing publics. An evaluation of the challenges and the opportunities of using PR. First, what is innovation? Innovation is a practical application of ideas that leads to creation of new items or services. Its role in PR is to integrate customer feedback. Public relations being an important part of the innovation process, as mutually beneficial relationships between the business and the stakeholders will contribute to validate opinions. However, negative feedback is not a terrible thing, as this will demonstrate what is not going to plan and what needs to be changed. Innovation will add a lot of value. It's required for businesses to overcome obstacles of change. Open innovation, agile decision making, empowering, risk taking, incremental enhancements to existing products, the creation of entire new products and services, or cost reduction are examples of these. An effective way to look at the value and opportunities in innovation will be the innovation radar dimension. Please see figure 1 and 2 below. This is based on a methodology established by the Joint Research Centre. It's used to classify innovation in terms of market maturity and disruptive potential. There are items and services that a firm sells to clients. All these 12 factors impact how a business innovates. New innovative ways of communicating with stakeholders with social media. There are negative approaches too. It can bring too much exposure. For example, any backlash, it cannot be hidden once it's on the internet. This can demolish reputation, which will link to bad image and ruins validation also. It could be argued that social media ruins a real life interaction humans naturally have with less emotions and have less impact on stakeholders. Another challenge would be a fear of change in a firm. Innovation is not an instant process, it takes time and planning. It always starts with creativity, and there's no limit on how creative you can be. Sudden changes can impact on mental health for workers, which can result in numerous problems too. Opportunities can include brand and enterprises may now communicate with the audiences in previously unimaginable ways thanks to innovation. This is mainly due to social media, and this was made through innovation. This makes communication feedback efficient, and it adds a lot of value to the company and brings a lot of accessibility, as it makes the business accessible all the time to its stakeholders, create more loyalty and validation for the business. But the most crucial has always been media monitoring and analysis. Most of the technological improvements and the process of performing the same function has completely changed. innovation has made research more advanced and precise. This adds more value to the business by demonstrating what is in demand and increasing customer satisfaction. Analysis of the stages of the innovation process from idea generation to evaluation. One idea is Heineken's 10-step ladder, ranging from destructive creativity, which is likely to have a negative influence on the brand and product, to legendary creativity, which is expected to have a lasting cultural impact and legacy for the brand. This model can be linked towards another model such as the Wallace's model. This innovation process can be interpreted with Wallace's model, which still has a significant impact nearly 100 years after it was introduced. See figure 4 below. Preparation, focus on the learning and understanding to acquire knowledge and break down difficulties. This should be investigated in all angles. There should be a hard, conscious, methodological, and fruitless investigation of the problem. For as many facts as you can, try to memorize them and you establish associations effectively later. You would need to know the negative outcomes to destructive and confusing behavior. You would need to aim to be a cultural phenomenon and legendary to the eyes of the public. Incubation, when the individual does not concentrate on the problem, instead does other non-demanding duties such as sleeping, resting, and doing constructive things. This is more of a mental attitude to have to calm the person down so he's not overworking. Illumination, when a person becomes aware of one or more solutions to the problem and takes care to avoid disruptions. Rereading some of the work throughout the preparation step might help this stage of the process. You need to be unique and creative, which will link to a groundbreaking approach. Verification. The solution is practical and meets the requirements of the problem. A process, the validity of the idea was tested and the idea itself was reduced to the exact form, according to Wallace, 1926. In this process, you would need to evaluate all perspectives on all problems, make you legendary. A cultural phenomenon comes when you look at your business from an outside view from all cultures and beliefs. A concept that would relate to this model would be the 70-20-10 concept. This makes it possible to grow any learning and develop a program without compromising personalization. Employees can also exploit select components based on their requirements and upgrade to more extensive experience-based programs when the time comes. This will benefit innovative process as it shows which elements of learning and change were needed to have a successful innovative approach. For example, Spotify campaign brought to life customer data. Spotify celebrate its fans' music in general through a variety of outlets, including various sorts of social media marketing. Music evokes memories. They leverage this to humanize the brand by emphasizing personal preference and self-expression. This would be a social approach according to the model, as this campaign would not have needed extensive research, but just a general idea of how business stakeholders think and act in order to have a creative approach to stimulate stakeholder minds. So, appraisal of critical thinking and diversity in public relations practice. Critical thinking is based on logic and reason. It can help you examine another person's point of view and recommendations to evaluate and grasp the context of an answer, inquire into why things are the way they are. The 6 steps of critical thinking, see figure 6 below. Knowledge, comprehension, application, analyze, synthesis, and take action. What is done by recognizing the problem and asking questions such as what is the problem, why is it necessary to fix it? Comprehension, to comprehend the issue and the circumstances around it. Application, the comprehension of various facts and the resources necessary to solve problems. Analyze, evaluating the strong points and the weak parts and the difficulties encountered and attempt to solve the problem. Synthesis, a choice that should be made regarding how to tackle the problem, which should then be reviewed and prioritized to identify the best answer. Take action, create an evaluation of the problem that can be implemented. A plan of action might also need to be put in place to guarantee that the solution is chosen and implemented as intended. This concept helps to extend our perspectives on situations and our thinking options. In the industry, they will need to strategize an organized thinking process to evaluate problems, risks, and benefits when trying to innovate. Creativity is needed in order to innovate successfully. In addition to this, a critical thinking process can influence more creative ideas used to innovate and find a unique selling point. For example, a popular technology company would want to start a process to innovate. They will need to think critically to break down different perspectives, as there's a lot of risk and money when it comes to innovation. Critical thinking is needed here to influence stakeholders in the business to think creatively on how value is created for the business. Also, how both sides will need to benefit in a mutually beneficial relationship between the business and the stakeholders. The amazing cycle. This is how logic and emotion interact when something new enters the world. See figure 7 below. Worry. When someone believes that something is lacking from the system, they experience resistance and denial in business. They may appear to fail. New intrigue. New ideas should be viewed as an opportunity, not a threat. Inspiration. Guests is even more intrigued and energized as we begin to see the potential in concepts and be eager to share them and take inspiration from other people too. Boredom. We instinctively begin to avoid things in critical stages. Boredom is required for future innovation. We cannot innovate by doing the same thing. Innovation is changing, and boredom happens from the same thing happening over and over again. Annoyance. Sometimes those around you require further incentive. There's an unpleasant repetitive emphasis, and many individuals will move on to new intrigues. The analysis of personal skills or attributes required in contemporary PR practice. A model that contributes to personal skills and attributes would be the Creative Diamond model. It is broken down into 4 quotients. The way you think will be based on the way you use these quotients. Every challenge is different and needs different approaches too. See figure 8 below. The vision quotient, where the focus is on future benefits, positive outlook and harnessing pit stop pessimism. IQ is intelligence quotient. Analyze significant and understand the subject matter and its context. VQ, which is here, vision quotient. Looking beyond problems is look at future outcomes. AQ, adversity quotient, which is right here. Ability to cope with pressure. EQ, which is right here. Emotional quotient, ability to emphasize with the subject along with other people's perspectives. This model can help with the creation of ideas, as everyone has their own unique skills, and alone sometimes it can be hard to fill in the gaps. No one is perfect. However, working as a team can overcome all problems. Everyone focuses on separate parts will be remarkably effective to even more ideas for creativity and a smoother, less stressful process. These skills are highly effective, as they're not simple as buying these skills or learning them. However, there will be more of a natural instinct, and this model can help majorly by being able to use a route that suits you for more of a positive innovation approach. Personally, obviously certain skills can make you go the furthest, such as social media skills, because this would be a familiarization of how to use PR across all platforms, knowing who your target audience is, how to reach them, how to keep mutually beneficial relationships going between business and stakeholders. This will be leveraged into contemporary PR practice as innovations create social media, which brings benefits such as cheap advertising, more awareness and reach, more communication to enable the business to innovate further. More skills would include curiosity to always be eager to know as much as possible, imagination to be able to create something out of nothing. Lastly, problem solving is an especially important skill needed in PR to be able to innovate, as every single innovation process includes risk and failures. However, it is the composure and skills of individuals that enable a firm to overcome such challenges. Analysis of how effective PR can help businesses achieve their objectives. The primary function of public relations in a business is to convey key corporate news or events, to preserve a brand image and to put a good spin on unpleasant occurrences to limit its consequences. To also deliver that may establish a company's reputation as a leader in the sector, consolidating a brand and generating customer interest in innovation initiates via feedback loop. PR can help businesses achieve organizational goals such as individual, team, and corporate goals. PR can be used forever and has been used for centuries, which can prolong with long-term and short-term goals. PR brings value and good reputation for a firm, which can enable them to reach financial and corporate objectives easily, increasing brand exposure and expanding their reach. Innovation is frequently required for businesses to adapt to and overcome the obstacles of change, provides them with competitive edge in entering markets faster. Technology has evolved significantly due to innovation and is now much more effective to obtain feedback, reflecting infinite quantity of data than it was previously. Without innovation, most PR methods and strategies would not be able to be used, and without PR innovation, would not be able to fulfill its potential. PR and innovation are particularly crucial factors to succeed in major goals. Recommendations for a firm to innovate their PR practices would be to identify areas of expertise, pinpoint your target audience in order to develop more loyalty and strengthen relationships, identify the proper media outlets, as an innovative PR strategy would be pointless without the involvement of social media. Take the risk with PR as it would cost to innovate it, however, eventually it would most likely result in more profits and reputation for a firm. Effective PR personal skills and attributes, innovation process, importance of creativity are all crucial factors I've spoken about in this vlog. However, the most important feature that drives innovation to where it is today would be critical thinking. This is because the main concept of creativity and thinking of innovative ideas and strategies come from the natural aspect a human has with imagination, which evolves into creation. Creation is key in public relations because it helps companies and enterprises to communicate with their audiences in ways they have never imagined before. Innovation is also significant because it allows PR campaigns and strategies to have a larger effect than ever before. Businesses would struggle to produce value without innovation and public relations. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Leave your opinions in the comments below. Best comments will be entered into our raffle. And also, thank you guys for 250,000 subscribers. If it wasn't for you lot, I wouldn't be here right now. Thank you so much. You've supported me through my whole journey. See you guys next time.